All right, so we're live. So hello YouTube, we're live, but just I didn't want to put it on a total live, so you're watching the replay no matter what, unless we start seeing people start chatting, which would be weird. But what are you gonna do? So let me just, I mean, you know me. If you're watching the channel, you know me. It's Izzo. These are my friends Oak and the Croissant, and we are going to taste some whiskey today. So what I did, so I know what we're drinking, but Mrs. Izzo was kind enough to pour the flight, so that way I don't know what is in what's glass. Now my compatriots here, they are double blind. They don't know what they're drinking. We've got 3 glasses marked 1 through 3. We're going to put them in whatever order we decide. We're going to talk about some notes. The only thing I'll tell you about this flight that I did, well, do you want me to tell you why I did this flight, or do you want to go completely blind?
I mean, I'd like to know why.
I might have texted you guys. I'm sorry, what?
No, I said I'd like to know why.
Okay, so I neck poured all 3 of these bottles at the same time, and they tasted so similar, but the price range on these 3 bottles is very different. So I wanted to get some blind opinions on these to see if we should be chasing that expensive bottle or if we should just be finding the cheap one.
Why'd you do this? You know we're about to hurt our own feelings.
That's okay. That's okay. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. So actually, we win no matter what. But maybe we prove the one company right that it should be way over $100. Maybe we prove the other 2 right that it's less than $100. So we'll find out. Why don't you go ahead and put your nose in glass 1, everyone? And go ahead and shout out. You don't have to raise your hand or wait for me or.
Mr. Izzo.
Yes, student. Yeah, right. No, you guys are students. You guys are peers. Peanut butter, neat.
Yeah, I do.
So I didn't get any peanut butter on the neck pull on any of these bottles, but I totally am getting the peanuts in here.
I'm sorry. Are we saying things out loud to put in each other's head, or?
Oh, I don't care. I don't care how we do this. This is super informal. Even though I sort of have rules, but it's super informal.
Yeah. Never really no need to be the formal type, though.
I wish I was organized enough to be formal. Now, do you guys want to smell through them before we taste? Do you want to just do them one at a time? Any preference?
I might want to know.
I don't really have a preference.
Let's go ahead and just hit the nose on them all.
Okay. That first one, I'm getting like an evergreen smell.
Interesting.
Huh.
That's the other cool part is different palates, different days. I mean, I thought that these were all super similar the day that I tried it, but
now we're gonna be like, Izzo, what are you talking about? These are so different.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm waiting for.
I like the nose on that one, though.
Yeah. The second one was very citrusy.
Second one's, brighter. Yeah. First one was like savory. To me, this one is more...
So when
last one is my favorite smell.
That's cool, and I always find that fun to like put things in a smell order and then go back and put them in a palate order. I probably shouldn't be chewing a piece of Big Red gum right now. That was dumb.
That's why they all smell the same.
I wasn't chewing Big Red the other day. I'm gonna run and get a water real quick. Go ahead and entertain yourself.
He's like, they're all so cinnamony.
Tastes like Big Red.
Right.
This last one like a caramel Werther's soft chew.
Oh man, that last one is.
That smells amazing.
Yes, it does.
Last one is my favorite, as far as the smell.
Same. Oh yeah. That it's like a caramel bomb
Yep.
But yeah, I get the Werther's.
See, that's
Oh,
funny.
yeah,
On
my
the
last one.
on the neck pour, they were all caramel bombs for me,
Hmm.
and they are
Interesting.
not. They are opened up a bit.
I get like a little bit of like apple or something on the last one too.
Yeah.
Like a sweet, like brown sugar
Mm-hmm.
cooked down apple.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's very
love the
cool.
last
I
one.
found out that caramel is basically burnt white sugar. Butterscotch is basically burnt brown sugar.
Mm.
So that's the difference. I always wondered.
Huh.
Finally
Interesting.
found out.
That makes sense.
That does
Yeah.
make
It
sense.
does.
I really like the first one. Trying to figure out the flavor.
I probably
Wow.
agree with you guys. I think on the nose, Glass 3 is probably my favorite too.
Honestly, after doing Glass 3, I
Mhm.
do get like I get butterscotch from all three.
Mm.
I find that similarity. But like in different forms, it's interesting. Like that first one is still like dark, savory.
Mm-hmm.
Second one a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Then
So
number 3 to me is very rich.
where the three glasses seemed like siblings on the neck pour, it's more like they're cousins now.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's why we do these things.
I get something interesting off of 3 too, though. Like
I really enjoy the first one. That's
Yeah.
really good.
I like them all. I just want to see if I like the cheaper ones better
The
than
price point.
When if you have guesses, we'll note them down. If something just speaks to you. I haven't developed anything where I can like guess a distillery yet. We're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to do like
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do like drills and stuff.
I thought I had it down until we did that. I think it was the 10 blind.
Oh yeah,
Izzo,
that was
where
rough.
I was so disappointed that I didn't get the banana from the Jack.
Yep.
Until you told me what it was, and I'm like, it's so obvious.
Oh, that was the one. That's right. Like because I poured them, I didn't have it. That was the only one I knew because I
Right.
didn't have it confused enough. Yeah, I was so mad at myself for that.
Yeah.
Because then that was a dead giveaway for me. Even then, I don't think it won for me. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the video.
Yeah.
That first one just tastes like cinnamon, tastes like nutmeg, very warm, fall. Yeah. Like all kind of baking spices.
Yeah, it's so much. It's very very spicy, very
bready.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Or
bready.
Yeah. That's really good though. I do like
very good.
All these, I was very happy with all these bottles. The similarity and the price difference annoyed me. Oh, it's funny. Like the key. I mean, you guys could tell me what's what. I think Amber said she hid the key. Oop, I mean, Mrs. Izzo said she hid the key under the amber bottle of larceny. That's why I said that.
I like that. Wow. Good.
Tastes like Big Red.
Is number 1 the darkest?
I think they're like the same color.
I didn't.
Oh no, they are very. Yeah.
Oh, these are almost like
They're
identical.
very close.
Yeah, they are close. Yeah.
Yeah, like almost. Yeah.
Yeah. In the bottles themselves, the way the bottles are shaped, which you'll see that later, of course. They look different in the bottle, but in the glass they look dead on.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So despite all its spiciness, there's a little undercurrent of sweet in there.
Yeah.
Just poking its head out. It's like, hey, I'm here.
Yep.
Don't forget about me.
It's
You're talking about
very,
which
very
one?
smooth.
Number one.
Oh yeah.
Number two, the nose is sweeter to me now. Now that I'm getting used to the.
Number 2 has a very it's got like a minty bite to it.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It does.
Yeah, I was referring to the
Yeah.
nose on sweet. I should have said the nose smells a lot sweeter now. That is cool. Yeah, little toothpaste for
Yep.
you.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, a little toothpaste.
Little peppermint.
A little peppermint.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mm.
Do you guys do the drops of water to open it up or no?
I don't usually, but we could.
Yeah, I don't usually either.
Sometimes I will. Depends on how harsh it's being to me. So I forgot to tell you the proof on them is very close. They're all between 110 and 120, and they're like in that 10 degree there. Forgot to tell you that.
Makes sense.
Number 2.
Makes sense.
The letter 2.
Number 2.
I would
Have
say
I
the
frozen?
the
Taste is
viscosity too
evolving.
is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like the finish on 2. The viscosity is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling none of these will be gross.
Yeah, no, I'm not sending anything. It's no crab flavored.
Yeah.
I do need to buy that, whatever that is. Have you guys seen that ever?
Mm-mm.
There's like a supposedly, I don't know if it's actually crab flavored or if they're just messing with you. But SLB actually, Kent stuck it in Trenton's blind today on their video.
Hmm.
He's put some gross ones in Trenton's blind this morning. They're so much more spicier and mintier. The neck pour was very sweet on all of them.
Really?
Or just
Ooh,
that
that
was
third one is my favorite.
flavor of the day. Yeah, one
It
is
is
definitely bringing up the rear for me. 2 and 3, I'm not sure which I like better. But that's
Yeah.
just
3, I definitely like more. It's like, how do I describe that? It's like a sweet
Go grab
potato
some water.
pie.
sweet potato pie. Interesting. I love watching Oak's camera follow him when he moves around. Oh, we can spy on him. We see a Jack 10. We see a Knob 12. And his address is, just kidding. Yeah, let me go back to one more time. Let me make sure 1 is in. Oh, but then coming back. So after trying 2 and 3, coming back to 1, I'm getting maple syrup. Did it change at all for you?
I'm still sipping on 3.
There you go.
And that one, so now as I'm trying it, it reminds me of the Angel's Envy Rye.
Oh, okay. Number 1, yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3 does? Okay.
Yep. Like that
Is that an official guess? 'Cause
maple.
it's not.
So good.
Yeah. So, Oak, I went back to 1, and I'm getting maple pancakes.
Really?
I don't know why it changed because it wasn't like that before that.
Making bacon pancakes.
It's a McGriddle,
Mhm.
but not on the palate. Only the nose is sweet.
Mm.
For me tonight, these noses are sweet and the palates are savory, spicy. Savory, spicy, minty.
Yeah, I definitely see the savory, spicy on all of them.
Maybe I'm having a stroke. You know, you never know. Oh, can you imagine if COVID
One
had
has the.
taken my sense of taste or smell?
Oh man.
Actually, I wouldn't have known any better because this nonsense started right partway through COVID. Like with many people. Thanks, COVID, for the bourbon boom.
Someone just asked me recently, how did you get into bourbon?
Oh boy.
I said, oh, a friend named Izzo.
Everyone should have a friend named Izzo.
Everyone should.
Who's an idiot and has a whole bar in his shop. That's all right. I had a friend.
I was
text
talking
me.
about you at
Oh no,
work too.
Were you?
Yeah, because it was one of those where they're like, tell us something. So I got a recognition at work, and they're like, tell us a fun fact about you. So I'm like, I've been getting into bourbon. I'm like, how did you get into it? And I started telling them, I got a friend who's a carpenter, and he's just like got all these bottles in Florida and Cleveland, and we just come over and we have tastings. And he got me into it. I'm like, well, how many bottles are in your collection? I'm like, it's about 50. And they're like, oh, okay, that's a lot. I'm like, no, he's got like 190 down in Florida. And that's a smaller collection.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. So I did show Dev, I think, Oak. I did show Oak. Croissant, did I show you the 3 special bottles that are hiding in the office somewhere?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh yeah, you did down below.
Did I? Okay, yes. So
in the cooler.
The 3, and that should be 1/3 of my special bottles coming in. I should have
The
about
M10?
9 special bottles. The what?
One of them being the M10.
Don't. No, just kidding. Yeah, but unfortunately, we're gonna wait till the speakeasy is a little more together before we start busting into those. I'm very sorry.
No,
That's a special
celebratory pours.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh. All right. So I don't know. Maybe I am having a stroke. Like these things
Do
keep
you
changing.
smell toast?
Number 2, I'm getting. Number 2's got a little bit of dill in it, and I don't know how much rye is in any of these pours, so I don't know why I should be getting dill. Let me just take only one of them has the mash bill on it. Well, there's quite a bit of rye in one of them, so maybe that explains the dill. It's fun yet annoying that in between nosings and tastings, all like the notes will change on me sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, just be consistent, but at the same time, if it was consistent, it might be boring. Who's your front runner right now, guys?
3.
I think 3.
Yeah.
Who's in last place?
I'm thinking
I'm
1.
gonna... Same.
Same. All right. We're that lined up. Let's just go ahead and reveal it, and then we can enjoy them and talk about them.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you one of you want to tell me which one is what is number 1, our last place, or do you want me to get the key out?
So number 1.
He's got it.
Was B.
Okay, number 1, our last place is middle of the road price wise. It is Maker's Mark, the Heart Series. So that's like their annual release. They're calling out caramel, chocolate, and maple. And honestly, I don't usually get chocolate on stuff, but I was getting the caramel and maple on my neck pour.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get that tonight. It's
I got a caramel and maple.
Yeah. Well, I did get the caramel. Yeah, you're right. I did get the caramel. It's 111.7 proof, so 55.85% alcohol by volume. You said B, right? I didn't go. That
was B. Yep.
Okay, good. So our last place was the Maker's Mark. So we had number 2 in second place. So what
was
number?
C.
It was C. What? What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bardstown Discovery 12.
Oh wow.
Wow.
$140 if you can get it at retail. Wow.
Oh, I thought it was 160 retail.
Probably 160.
Well, it's probably normally, yeah, well, it could be. It's somewhere stupid up there.
Yeah.
That's second place. That's second place.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what just
that was the most expensive?
That was the most expensive. Do you know what just won?
What
Wait,
one?
the cheapest one?
At $56, Green River cask proof.
Oh,
Wow.
Just
wow.
Wow.
It's the bourbon. It's
That doesn't surprise me.
118.1.
I
It's
like
also
the
the
Green
highest
River.
proof of them. That's
Green River
crazy.
that's one of my dogs. I got that right here. I got
That's
that one here.
crazy. The cheap one just won. The
Izzo,
cheap
did
one
you
just
smirk?
won.
Did you smirk when I was showing you the bottles over here earlier?
Ooh, no, I didn't. No, I'm
Oh,
not
you
that
didn't?
smart.
You noticed it?
I'm not that smart. I wish I was
Oh,
that
that's
smart.
funny.
And if I had noticed it, I would have just been like a little schoolboy, been all excited, like, "Oh, Green River!"
That's so funny.
That is funny.
That's crazy that Bardstown came in second place.
That's the funny thing about blinds, because now
Tell me.
Now I'm like, oh yeah, duh. This is the this is the Green River.
The Green River. This
like
is
when
my
it's the
first
bottle
Green
you
River.
have.
That is
That's
funny.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I really do like that bottle, man.
Remember when I only had about
when I first
25
had it.
bottles, Devin? Or Oak? Remember when I only had about 25 bottles and you tried to make me guess one and I totally failed?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it now. Unless you picked one of the fancy ones that had a unique taste.
Yeah. That matches up. When I first got that bottle, I said that is a caramel bomb.
Nice. And you just said that about it today. You just said it about it today too. Caramel bomb.
That's really good.
So good.
56.
I'm pretty sure it was 56.
That is crazy. Yeah, $56.
This is not a straight pick. It's just a full proof.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a single barrel. I think it's a small batch.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, and
the flavor is
fun
very
part,
punchy on that bottle.
it's like a little guy punching up. I like this Green River. This is the first one I've ever had. Do I have an SLB? Did SLB just do a pick, or did someone do a Green River pick recently?
They
I have
did,
one either
but I
at
didn't
the
get
shop or
one.
in the mail.
Yeah, that's the one I didn't get.
Oh, okay.
The single barrel.
Oh, yeah.
I was so sorry. How much is that one? Is it 117?
Which one?
The Green River?
118.1?
Okay. Mine is 117.3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Mine's 117.3 too.
So the fun part is,
Have you heard of that game with the quarters on the Green River bottles?
Yeah, where you can play horseshoes with it, kind of.
Yeah, you throw the
quarter
quarters
horseshoes.
in because there's like a little lip at the bottom.
Yeah.
That you could fit a quarter through.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
So I'm gonna look it up while we're enjoying stuff. I think where or maybe you guys know. Do you know where Green River gets its juice from? Because I don't think they distill their own yet. It might be Bardstown.
No, I don't know.
But like when you drink Green River, you might be drinking the same juice as the Bardstown.
As the Bardstown,
which is so much more expensive.
Yeah. I heard that Disco 11 was really great.
And I've heard good things about 8. I do have an 8
Yeah.
at the shop. I have not come across an 11 yet.
Yeah.
I did get the single barrel for them.
Which the Bardstown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
this one, this Black Label. Origin.
How is that?
This one's really good.
I mean it's almost gone, so
crush this one. Yeah. This is like a really easy pour. It's 100 proof.
Which one?
The Black Label.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The Bardstown, yeah.
Gotcha.
What were you saying?
So it sounds like Green River's been a distillery for a while, but Bardstown bought them in 2022. So it's probably still Green River's own juice, but Bardstown bought them. Oh, here's a mash bill. Here's the suspected mash bill for Green River: 70% corn, 21% winter rye, and 9% malted barley. That's kind of neat.
Did you look that up, or was it on the label somewhere? Non-chill filter.
It was on a website. Sorry.
Gotcha.
And sometimes mash bills are accurate, and sometimes it's just people doing guesswork.
Gotcha.
You know what's funny? Like, I think last week I was looking up prices on that Maker's Mark.
Mm-hmm. The hearts?
The heart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I've got.
So I did hear it's good. I mean, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, no, I love all of these. I was just.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not as similar to me on this flight that we're doing, but they tasted so similar on the neck pour that I knew I had to get you guys in here to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
See, the Maker's Mark has turned to maple pancakes on the nose for me. The Bardstown is sweet, but nothing jumping out. Green River Caramel Bomb on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, that Green River is like, it's just punchy.
Just so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love that it won.
Kind of mouth-watering.
Being a Guardians
really
Browns
is.
fan, I love when the underdog wins.
You gotta love it.
You gotta love it.
Don't say the B word.
I know. Oh man, these are so good.
You mean the Bills?
The Bills.
I may have accidentally cursed us. I do have a Broncos bourbon at the shop, but it wasn't very good.
Yeah, I saw
Do
that.
you really?
Yeah. I bought it just because I was in Colorado. I'm like, whoops, local pick. Gonna do it. It was Breckenridge whiskey. It wasn't great.
It's just
man, these are all fantastic. But even knowing what they are, this Green River is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for anyone watching, we referenced a game you can play. So the way the Green River is they've got a horseshoe on the bottom of their bottles. And so you can play a game of quarters. You can set this on the table, and you can flick quarters at the horseshoe, and whoever gets it in there wins. Figure out some game yourself to do. But in case anyone was wondering what Croissant was talking about.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Croissant.
Yeah, leave it up to Izzo to. I've always been a little scared of pulling the trigger on the Discovery series.
Mm-hmm.
So
I stumbled across one down here. I've never seen one up north.
Yeah, I've honestly never seen one retail.
I had just watched a video where they were like Discovery 12 was part of the thing, so I bought it. I have a problem.
I've seen a couple of YouTubers talk about it as being in Whiskey of the Year for this year.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not better than
My thing is I want to get one from each of the brands just to have one from each, and then if I like it, I can continue buying from it when I'm done with that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't necessarily compare as much as
right.
Well, you have an idiot friend with a bar in his shop. Just go taste my stuff. Have fun.
Just wait for him to get it.
Oh, we got to meet up, man.
Izzo's gonna
go
get
over
it.
there and have a couple.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I come back to Ohio November 4th, and I'll be home for a minimum of a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe more. We'll see how it goes. So we'll do some actual in-person tasting.
I did try the midwinters. I had a tiny sip.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good. I mean, I had the equivalent of like 3 sips of it, but it was very.
Did you drink half the bottle?
Yeah, three sips. One.
No, I'm kidding.
No. I thought it was good. What did you pay for it? Well, before you say, I'll tell you how much after I drank it.
How much would you pay for it now that you've tasted it?
I said that I would pay $200 for it.
Okay. I want to see.
So I thought it was good, but
yeah. Well, and are they all called Midwinter Nights, or are some of them Midsummer Nights? Like I got confused with that too.
I've only heard of the Midwinters.
Okay, cool. So I may have had it in my head, like the Shakespeare Midsummer Night's Dream. I think that's what I had.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they've always been midwinter, and I've just been saying it wrong.
Yeah. Maybe it is a play off of that though, because they got the axe.
Could be.
Oh, you talking about the Derringer, the rabbit hole?
No, the high.
No, this is High West.
Yeah, this is High West. So, like on the internet, but it claims pick it up today. Supposedly, I could get it for 190 at Total Wine, but I don't really believe that that's actually available.
Yeah. Nah, probably not.
Let's add it to cart just in case, because I paid stupid $347 for it. I'm still mad at myself.
350 steep. But I think I'm learning there's a personal cap that I have on bottles.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure if anything is worth a certain amount, you know.
I'm with you.
Just
there
from
are
what
some
I've had
that
so
I
far.
do.
That's smart.
Just there's some that I do because they've never let me down.
Yeah.
Like when that Barrel King came out, I had to get it because I've had 2 different Barrel Kings and neither of them was bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think there's some obvious stuff like
so supposedly you probably can't see that. Supposedly I got one in my shopping cart at Total Wines and Liquor. I should be able to pick one up for 190 and change. And because of how much I paid for it online, I'm almost tempted to buy it and then try to resell it. I mean, alcohol. And if the ATF is watching, I'm not selling anything. I'm just sharing with my friends. I'm sharing with my friends.
I just remembered where I got this Green River. I got this Green River at Costco in Kentucky.
So both of you have a Green River?
Oh, really?
That's where I got that from.
Man, so
I got mine here.
Okay, cool.
They had a single barrel for Green River, like back in April, and I couldn't make it to get it, but
oh wow,
yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
So who's going to Detroit? You're going to Detroit, Oak.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
So at the Costco, I haven't made the trip, and that I just have been too busy. But one of these days, I'm going to go to the Costco here in Naples. Supposedly the Wild Turkey 70-year.
That 8-year.
Yeah, supposedly that's
the 70th anniversary.
Costco. Yeah, so I would say if you see that, make sure you get one, because if you get it at retail, and you'll get it at retail at Costco, it should be $55, $60 at tops.
Yeah.
And I've heard at that price point it's wonderful.
We both watched the SOB review. Yeah.
Well, and I was talking to my local liquor guy, and he's the one that told me it should be at the Costco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I need to go check the local Costco and see if they got it.
Yeah.
You know what I need to do is I need to get a bunch of the Costco bourbon and scotch. The Kirkland brand.
The Kirkland, yeah, that's what I'm going for tomorrow.
Is that cool?
Those are actually good.
Yeah,
I've heard
because they're from they're from the big distilleries.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the.
And then you can just take your empties of your fancy stuff and pour the Kirkland.
Put them in the.
And your friends will be so appreciative. They'll be like, man, he shared Pappy Van Winkle with me. It tasted okay.
You're right, yeah. It was fine.
I'm kidding. Oak doesn't have a Pappy yet. All of us are working on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you see the bottle lottery? How much they were?
Yeah.
That price is that's a steal.
Oh, man.
By comparison to secondary?
All right.
I'm half tempted to read. If I got a 23 year for,
Would you guys? That's what I was going to ask. Would you crack it or would you sell it?
Oh, it would be tough.
Oh,
it'd be really tough.
Why do you get that kind of question out here?
Because the 23 year was for like 300 or something like that.
23 was like Well, or which one? One of them was
You
$450.
sell that. That's probably like
That was
8
probably
grand.
23.
Probably
5, 8 grand.
So 450, and you could sell that for. What does a 23
Yep.
go for?
23 probably goes for like 15, 20, 40, something like that.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm about to look right now.
I mean, granted, I know if you go to like the Facebook stuff, that's gonna get you a better price. But like at Whiskey Caviar, Pappy 23 is $5,000. So I would say if you're wheeling and dealing on Facebook, you could get one for like 2,500 at the lower end, and probably 3,500 at the upper end.
Yeah,
that's still quite a resale.
it is.
Want to know?
Honestly, I would crack
them all.
I would crack.
So on Fruit Bat, it's 35 grand.
Okay. Man, Fruit
35?
Bat's so weird. Fruit Bat is sometimes really good on their secondary prices.
Yeah.
They are really good. I am not mad at their prices. I've compared them to, what is it? What's it called?
Barrel Tap.
I've compared them to Barrel Tap. I've compared them to Sealbacks. I've compared them to a couple different places. They got better prices and better selection.
It's not terrible. These are all three good. Let me just for anyone that actually made it this far into the video, let me just go ahead and give you back the rundown. So tonight, our third place at $76 retail was the Maker's Mark 2024, the Heart release, which is one of their wood finish series. Second place in our flight tonight is the Bardstown Discovery 12. And so, let's double check what that price is, because Oak and I disagreed. So I want to see what it is. I'll just look and see what it is in Ohio. That's always a good barometer. Good old
I will
OHL
say,
too.
Retail for that Maker's Mark is actually great.
Yeah.
They did have a bunch of Bardstowns over at Giant Eagle and Solon.
Cool.
Did they really?
A bunch.
I have to go
to
that one more. The Market District.
Yeah.
Because they get
all like
the
today.
single barrels and stuff.
They had the Larceny Barrel Proof. I read I think it was the B523.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta stop into that one more.
OHLQ is selling the Discovery for $120. So I mean, that should be solid for
really.
That's a pretty solid price.
That is.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
So a little less than I thought. I think I paid $140. I have noticed that a lot of times in Florida, it's 10 to 20 above retail. Every once in a while under retail for some weird, or at least compared with Ohio.
Florida isn't. Is Florida state controlled?
No, I don't think it is.
No, okay.
But somehow they seem to be slightly more reasonable than other non-state controlled places that I've been to.
Yeah.
Did I send you guys the picture of the Baker 7 that I found in Colorado or Texas or somewhere?
You did send me a picture.
Did I? Oh, did I forget to send it to Oak? I apologize.
You
So
You forgot about me.
Might have been in the group chat.
Oh, who knows? So up north,
Yeah,
I've got a Baker 7 that like doesn't look like the current bottles. So I don't know how old it is. I'm still trying to figure out which batch it was. But yeah, like, and I don't think it had an age statement. Like the new ones all seem to have an age statement on them. And they have to be 7-year minimum. But yeah, it's a cool looking bottle.
I have an older one. I have an older one. They should all have the age statement on it. Because
does yours have the wax top? Because it's like thinner. It looks more like a wine bottle than like.
I think I have mine somewhere.
So like this is what they look like now. Good thing I put pants on before this stream.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like.
Secret that only if you watch this far into the live stream, sometimes Izzo doesn't have pants on. He just doesn't stand up. But these are what they look like to me. But the other bottle is quite different that I picked up.
Huh.
So it's got to be a little bit older.
Yeah.
But I'll find out what batch it is, and we'll drink it next time I'm in town. I'm not gonna sell it or anything.
I was a little disappointed because some people find theirs sometimes up to 8 years, even a little over 8.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's like just over 7.
All the ones I've looked at in Ohio, and actually all the ones I've looked at in Florida recently, are all like barely over 7 years. But yeah, I mean, you're the one that noticed it. Yeah, this baker I have is almost 9 years old. It's 8 years 10 months.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Where's mine? Oh yeah.
It is following him.
I know. I love your camera. It does its best.
I don't know why
it's like
doing that.
I'm the AI. I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow my owner. He's gonna love me. And if he doesn't love me, I'm gonna burn down his house.
You got that Pursuit United right down there?
Do I have that down here? Or do I have it upstairs? Upstairs.
I thought you had it in both places.
Yeah, I do.
Oak, do you got one?
I do have a Pursuit. I have just a shelf bottle.
That's all right. I think you figured out our final pour of the day.
Crack it?
Have you cracked it yet?
Sure.
I haven't cracked mine. This is the double oaked, I think it is.
Yeah, this one's double oaked.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Was that a pic from a YouTuber?
It was. It's a bruisel. Do you remember which one you got? Poisson?
Yeah, I got the double oaked.
Well, I think, or were they both double oaked, or were they not both double oaked?
So they were not double oaked. One was double oaked, and the other one was something else.
Okay.
But I just liked the barrel. There was something about the name.
Yeah.
12 CDC 001. I was like, the name just kind of works. I don't know.
Cool.
And it was double oaked.
The other one was I tried yours, Izzo, the Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
How
was that? That was good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, this is the 001. Is that the one you got, Poisson?
Yep.
Croissant. I like how your name is different every time you're with me, Croissant.
Oh, did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
It's my favorite thing. Someday, like if I'm sick and laying in bed, I'm going to go through all my videos. I'm going to clip out the cork pop and just make a compilation.
Somebody give me a better a sound than this. Oh, this is beautifully colored. It's nice and brown.
Too big, we can't see it on your video.
I know, right?
That is a good color.
Yeah, that color's nice.
I did get some sort of Pursuit United. I think it was in the bargain bin. Oh, that's wonderful. What the heck?
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, that smells amazing. It smells like marshmallows. I have it. Oh,
caramel drizzled toasted marshmallows.
If I wasn't diabetic, right, I would do this hack that I saw where they did, instead of graham crackers, they used those little fudge, those little, what are they called? Ah, man. The ones that like are the graham with the chocolate on them, the lines, the stripes with the circle in the middle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And then the marshmallow in between.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well, when you're ready to end it all, we'll cook those up for you.
You're ready to end it all.
That's like, I have a relative that's allergic to beef, and I'm like, whenever you want to end it all, we'll just cook up a steak.
A filet mignon
steak.
YouTube's not gonna like that. I apologize for that joke, YouTube. Don't cancel me. If you're feeling depressed, please get help. Just email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com. We'll find you some help.
Oh, that's delicious.
Even their base product is pretty good, though.
So good.
What'd you say, Oak? I'm sorry.
No, I said even their base product is pretty good. I haven't had it in a long time. I got it a couple of years ago.
Oh, cool.
I think it wasn't their first batch, because Ohio, I don't think, got their first one, but it's their second one.
Where are they out of? I don't even know.
So those YouTubers,
Louisville. But it's distilled in Kentucky, Tennessee, and New York. So they're contract distilling, which I don't have a problem with. It's just it's a necessary business. Man, that is so. So the neck pour on this, I wasn't super impressed. I haven't released that video yet because I'm trying not to let alcohol take over the whole channel. But I wasn't impressed on the neck pour. But this second pour is wonderful.
This is my neck pour.
So impressed. I've got the other. He had 2 different double oaks, and I've got the other one up north. So that way we can have a pursuit party, and we can bring our pursuits and see how they taste together. And bring your Shelford oak. You're still invited.
I'm still invited.
You're still invited. You're always invited, as far as I'm concerned. I got
another one that's been really high on my list has been the Yellowstone single barrel. I think it's just
high on
amazing.
your list to get, or you have one and you've been sipping it.
I love it. I have it and I love it.
Which
I've
label
never
again?
bought one.
Which one?
Which label again?
It's the single barrel.
Single barrel. Okay, is that the red label, the yellow label, or the white label?
Red and black.
Red and black, yeah. So I was given one of those, and then I got an SLB one of those. And the first one I was given, I wasn't impressed. Like the first third of the bottle, I wasn't impressed. The second third of the bottle, I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. And then the last third of the bottle, I was like, oh my goodness. And I was so sad when I drank that last ounce of it. I was just like, oh.
Oh wow. Yeah, the only Yellowstone I ever bought was that their yearly one.
Yeah, the
yearly release, the limited edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one of those not too long ago. That's really good too.
You have this year's, the 24?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I think I got the 23.
So up north, since you let me have a taste of it, I didn't buy it up north, but I got a bottle of it down south.
Oh, yep. That's funny.
This is the 2023. This is the one you let me taste.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you took the sample of it. Yeah.
That's funny. So what do you guys think of the piano bar? Is it coming along?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
I like the piano
No, I like
bar.
it.
So do you think I need to get bar stools, or do you think you want to stand there?
I'm a fan of bar stools.
Yeah.
What do you think, Oak?
Yeah, I'm a fan of bar stools.
But I'm not going to be able to get normal bar stools. I'm going to have to figure out something unique.
Yeah. Knowing you. Right.
Yep. Something unique for bar stools. Right now there's a piano bench sitting there, but it's way too short for anyone.
Yeah.
You'd have to like kneel on it.
Right. Yeah. No, it came out really good though.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you to put it together?
4 or 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
Between like, I had to move all the whiskey off the floor. I had to, because that stupid thing is heavy. I had to drag that thing into the office. And then like, so I'm working alone like an idiot, of course, because it's 2 a.m. and because that's Izzo time. And so then I decided to attach. So you see how it looks like it's sitting on a piece of plywood. It's actually attached to that piece of plywood. I had it upside down. I screwed the plywood to it and then flipped the whole thing because I thought that was the only way I could flip that stupid thing safely by myself.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And then I put the triangle braces on it to keep it from wobbling too much, and it's interesting. I should have videotaped it. I did not videotape it.
Well, you should have. Yeah. I didn't even know you were working on it. I just came in there one day. I was like, well.
Same here. I saw it the one day I came over. I was like, oh, okay.
Yep. And I got the temporary top on there. Like eventually, eventually what I want to do is I've got some nice maple bar edge for it. So like the front is going to look like the front edge is going to be neat. You're going to be able to lean on it and it's going to feel like a classic bar. But I might just make the bar top. I might just cover the bar top like Formica white and then have dry erase markers so you can like write your whiskey notes on it while you're standing there. But then we could wipe them away for the next round.
Mm-hmm.
So nice.
I like that. Because I was going to sign my name.
Oh, you could have. Absolutely. On the bar right now, write whatever you want.
Right now.
Tag it, Oak.
I'll tag it.
That Pursuit United is very good.
Wow. So good.
I let's see. I don't think that one's cracked yet. I'll crack it when I get home.
What's that?
The other Pursuit United double oak that I have. The other Bruzel pick. All right. Well, like no one wants to watch us chatting. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. So if you for some reason enjoyed watching this flight or found it interesting, if you want to do an Izzo flight of fancy, email me, heyizzo@yahoo.com. If you're over 21, I'll send you some samples. If you're under 21, I'll send you some soda pop, and we'll do that. I don't have a problem doing non-alcoholic things. But as always, and hey, hold on 1 second. But as always, if you're working, work safely. If you're drinking whiskey, please drink responsibly. But do everything with a little bit of whimsy, and you're going to have a good time. And I will see you next time you're hanging out at Izzo's place.